Hey there, Skeleton Key here. Welcome or welcome back to my channel, and welcome to my very last mysterious mayhem round of reading and productivity sprints. So yeah, I'll be putting the clock on, the Pomodoro Kitty on for probably 25-30 minutes at a time, so we can get some reading done if we're still trying to, I know I'm trying to get some books finished for Mysterious Mayhem and various other readathons this month. And also if you just have work to do, just whatever kind of work you're doing. Sometimes a really good way to get it done is just to, hang out with some other people online. And if you are joining me on the replay, yeah, there's a comment section, so you can feel free to join in on the comments below. And if you're joining me live, just say hey in the comments, or hello, or hi, or howdy, or whatever greeting suits your style there. And yeah, we can talk about books and stuff. And the main thing today is the Pseudo-Zombie workshop. Got a bunch of fake booze, and I'm going to try to make an alcohol-free zombie drink. So we'll give this a shot. If you were watching Monday, well, I had Monday. This is 0 alcohol rum, and let's see, we were talking about on Monday, my friends C and Caitlin were joining me, and we talked a little bit about the ingredients, but I was thinking that this had molasses in it. It does not. It has, where are the ingredients? I found them the other day. Water, cane sugar, natural flavor, potassium sorbate to preserve freshness, and citric acid. So the first ingredient is water, and that may be why it primarily tasted like water. It did have a little heat come through on the finish, and it wasn't an alcohol kind of heat. It tasted a little bit more like ginger, maybe, or maybe capsaicin. I don't know. Yeah, maybe a little bit of pepper, but it wasn't a lot, and it tasted very watered down. So don't mix this with water, because then you'll just get like brown water, and yeah. But anyway, this is the dark rum. And I wouldn't call it spiced rum, because I do still have my little tiny smidgen of Kraken, and this is spiced rum, and I tasted it on Monday, and it tastes like spiced rum. This does not taste spiced. It just tasted like they added some pepper or ginger or something to make it burn a little bit. So there's that. And then the things they did ship me that I ordered. This is Liars, and this is white cane spirit. And ingredients on this: water, sugar, glucose syrup, natural flavor, citric acid, caramel color, cellulose gum, and preservative is potassium sorbate. And also from Liars, this is Italian orange non-alcoholic spirits. And this has water, sugar, non-alcoholic fermented grape juice concentrate, natural flavor, citric acid, carrot juice concentrate, caramel sugar syrup, preservative, potassium sorbate, cellulose gum, and FD&C red 40. So now the thing here is, when I was unboxing them, I thought that this had sort of an interesting honeycomb design etched into the bottle. I thought, oh, that's cool. No. And then I realized the lid was tacky. You know, the plastic strip was intact on both of these, but it was like kind of glued to it with sugar water, basically. And the honeycomb pattern was from the bubble wrap that this was packed in. So, and if you'll notice, and this does not have like a rubber stopper like the Monday bottle does. So I'm calling this a package design fail because I have not poured anything out of these, and I don't know if you can see, but but there's significantly less liquid in this bottle than in this bottle. And this one was a little tacky too. I had the orange. I had to rinse them off and so that I wouldn't get sugar water all over my hands. So packaging design fail. Not buying Liars again. Not unless they upgrade the packaging. And then, so from the grocery store, I got sweetened lime juice. And it's mostly high fructose corn syrup, more sugar water, and peach syrup, which is probably sugar, water, citric acid, sodium hexametaphosphate, potassium sorbate, natural flavors, sodium. Oh my gosh. It's got a lot of stuff I can sound out, but that's not really going to be helpful, I don't think. But anyway, I presume it tastes at least vaguely like peaches. So got some fruity there, got the lime for the citrus, and I did find pineapple juice. I did look for some spiced cane syrup or whatever. Couldn't find anything like that, at least not in the local grocery stores. And I didn't feel like calling around to alcohol, what is it? Alcohol shops, alcohol stores, liquor stores. That's the word, liquor. I didn't feel like calling around to ask them if they had fake alcohol. I just didn't feel like it. But anyway, there's the pineapple juice. Should probably shake that up. So I've tasted the Monday. Tastes like sugar water with a hint of ginger, basically. So now let's try the White Cane Spirit, and I've got some more from my shot glass collection. Let's see, still have the Winnipeg Mint, but let's see. So let's do Česká republika, Czech Republic. That was a fun time. Czechia is a different kind of place, but I really appreciated it. Okay. Hope I'm not supposed to shake this up because I didn't shake it up. I did try shaking up the Monday, and that didn't help. So it smells interesting. It doesn't just smell like water. That's a good start, I guess. It pretty much tastes like water with, it tastes like salt water. Okay. I have a feeling this is not going to be a real fun experiment. But anyway, so the Czechia shot glass has the White Cane Spirit. And, oh, pretty purple. Oh, matches my background. And this is Winter Park, Colorado. One book club I'm in, I had a member who had a condo in Winter Park. So sometimes we would go have book club at her condo in Winter Park. And that was always fun. But one time, apparently, I got a shot glass. And I don't know exactly why I have a shot glass collection, because even when I could drink, I didn't drink a whole lot. Yeah. Oh, I should have put this in a clear one. Okay. Switching to Kentucky for this. See, it's a pretty color. And okay, this has flavor. This does have flavor. Sort of a bitter orange. It tastes kind of like San Pellegrino Aranciata Rosa. Tastes kind of like that without the fizzy. So I almost brought up a can of just regular Aranciata from San Pellegrino, but glad I didn't, because it would just water things down for the most part. It would add some orange and some sugar, but this will do that nicely, I think. So far, this is the winner. I think I will probably be using that way more than the other two, but all right. So I'm just going to stop there for now while I mull over. I'm going to mull over the distribution I want. And if you're playing along at home, let me know how that's going for you, and what brands and flavors you're using, and what kind of fruity stuff you're mixing in. And if you were able to get some spiced rum or spiced rum alternative. But let me know how that's going. And for now, let's put the Pomodoro Kitty up on the screen and do some sprints. So there we have Kitty. And so, yeah, let's go with 25 minutes. And I'm going to be reading. Let's see. I'm mostly listening to A Wizard of Earthsea. But for Asian Readathon, I need to read The Vegetarian. So I'm going to see. I haven't even started this yet, and the book club is tonight. So we'll see how far I get. It doesn't sound like my kind of book, but I've been surprised before. And that's one thing I love about book clubs, is finding things I never would have picked up on my own, and finding new favorites. But anyway, this is The Vegetarian by Han Kang. It is an award-winning Korean novel, novella. It's short, so I actually have a chance of getting through it. But yeah, if you're here, just hop into the chat and let me know what you're reading or working on. And if you are also having fun with fake booze or real booze. If real booze, drink responsibly. Happy reading and working and stuff. And the Pomodoro kitty says meow. So how'd everybody do? I made it 36 pages into the vegetarian, and it is actually very interesting. It's the first, and apparently there are 3 sections, and so I'm 36 pages into the first section. I don't see the, oh, there's part 2. Part 2 starts on page 61, so I'm about a little more than halfway through the first section, which I think the other sections might be different, but the first section is told from the point of view of this woman's husband, as you know, she goes from being just this bland, subservient wife to having a nightmare about meat and blood and deciding to become a vegetarian and throw out all the meat. And yeah, so it's this guy, her husband, he's a piece of work. I'm not sure. I'm guessing it's intentional. We're supposed to hate this guy because I hate this guy, and he's very obviously not a good dude. Yeah, so that's where I am with that. So I guess we will get back to the faux zombie workshop. Oh, I guess I should quit sharing. There we go. Yeah, but that's the vegetarian. So I've decided to go with pretty much equal parts of everything except the sweetened lime juice. So, oh, and I forgot to turn the ice maker on. So, and I don't have a shaker, so this is gonna be stirred, not shaken. But I have fake ice cubes. It's probably a bad idea for this. And I am a lousy judge of volume, so let's just hope this works out okay. Yeah. So that is the Monday. That is the white, Liar's white. And here's the Liar's Italian orange. So that's what it looks like so far. Okay. Pineapple juice. So Winnipeg mint for the pineapple juice. And let's see. For the peach syrup, keep Austin weird. North bank of the Colorado River. does taste like peach. And let's see. I'm out of I'll reuse the Winter Park for the lime juice. And not a lot of the lime juice. Okay, stir it all up. It actually tastes pretty good. It does not taste alcoholic, but it tastes pretty good. So if you do try to make your own zombie beverage, let me know what you used and how that turned out for you. It's very sweet. It's kind of fruity. Not super, super fruity, but it tastes like peach and orange and a little bit of lime and some pineapple. Yeah. I'm not sure how necessary the fake alcohols are. In fact, I'll probably in the future, well, I mean, I'll use this in stuff. I don't know, maybe cooking. I don't know. I'm thinking in the future, I will just mix fruit juices with San Pellegrino aranciata and maybe some calamansi would be. I have not tried it. I'm not even sure how to pronounce it. Lychee, is that right? Lychee. But we got some of that. I forget the brand name, but they make canned. It's juices and fizzy water. There's calamansi and mango, and I forget what all they have. But I'm thinking I'll probably just try mixing some of those with, I don't know, maybe with this Italian orange from Liars. But yeah, I'm not gonna buy Liars again because, yeah, that's that packaging fail was pretty bad. And oh yeah, on the timer, at some point I accidentally hit pause without, and so I don't know how long we actually went because I didn't notice what time it was when we started. So on the replay, I'll have to watch and see. But so that was probably more like 35 minutes before I noticed. It was like 10 minutes, I would guess, before I noticed that the pause button was on. So, but yeah, this time I'll try to make sure that the sprint is 25 minutes. And we're coming up on the top of the hour. And let's see. So I'm getting into the vegetarian. I do want to see, but I do have some work that I need to get done. It's yeah, my office, it looks like a paper factory exploded because I've been going through a bunch of year-end stuff for various organizations, and I've also been working on a few projects that I really would like to get done and out of my office. And I'm trying to reorganize my office. So yeah, I should. So at least to start with, I'm going to be working on work stuff, and then I am going to get back to the vegetarian. But yeah, I hope your reading is going well, or your work, your productivity. And I will bring the kitty back. And I will start it, and happy sprinting, and not hit the pause button. And that is 25 minutes. I refrained from hitting the pause button this time. How's everything going? I got some work done, but I'm still doing stuff. So let's see. Yeah. Trying to do several different things at once, which is always fun. But, so I did not get back to the vegetarian. But it does seem to be shaping up to be very interesting. I'm going to be really interested to see what parts 2 and 3 are. Apparently, this was originally published as 3 separate pieces. So I'm not sure where I read that. But even if I don't finish it, I may find like a summary or something. I mean, I will finish it because it is shaping up to be really an intriguing look at a lot of societal things. And I mean, it's very Korean, but and it's interesting comparing that to, you know, where I grew up. And I mean, my family actually raised beef cattle. So I got bored. We had beef for dinner just about every night. And so I got tired of it pretty quickly. And yeah, so but you know, the Midwest is beef country. It's what's for dinner. I mean, I lived that all the while I was growing up, and it's still very, I mean, yeah, there's a lot of soybean production there now, but yeah, it's a lot of the attitudes are still very much towards vegetarians and vegetarianism. And yeah, when I spend time in Missouri, I eat a lot more meat than here in Colorado. And northern Colorado is sort of, it's a very crunchy kind of place. You know, Fort Collins and Boulder especially are just known for being, you know, we do have vegetarian restaurants, we do have vegan restaurants, and I've enjoyed meals there. But we also have sushi places, but and a Brazilian steakhouse, but we do have a reputation in this area for being pretty crunchy. And so it's an interesting comparison, you know, because reading this and just, it's like, whoa, wow, that's pretty strong. And, you know, it's a major, major contrast. Whereas here, it would be very different. And yeah, so I had some pretty strong reactions. But and I'm, yeah, continuing to work on drinking my faux zombie. It is entirely too sweet. Yeah, I would cut out a lot of the sugary stuff. Probably go with some calamansi, because that's got a lot of tartness to it without. Oh, and another thing, we probably have some ginger juice. That's something to try next time. Ginger juice. But anyway, this was an attempt, and it's drinkable. It is just very, very, very sweet. I will probably cut it with, yeah, I might get that calamansi juice out. I wonder what the yeah, I'm not sure what lychee or whatever it is tastes like. The description on the can made it sound really wonderful, and Brian said it's good. So, but I expect it to be sweeter than the calamansi juice. Okay. Well, an email just came in that I need to address, so I guess I better get back to work and being all productive and stuff. Um, so unless anybody else has an objection to that, let's see, 25 minutes. Well, that will take us almost to the top of the next hour. Um, yeah, I think the 25-minute sprints work well for this 2 hour kind of framework. Um, might be different if I had more people actually here, but I think when I planned these 2 p.m. Thursday slots, Mountain Time, mainly because that was the only time I could fit consistently into my schedule this month. And turns out I am actually opposite other booktubers and their sprints. So, yeah, so I'm not terribly surprised that I get few uh, live participants. But I do get the occasional comment from somebody watching it on replay, so that's kind of nice. So again, if you are watching this on replay, and on replay, at least you have, if you don't particularly feel like sprinting, you can just skip ahead. But oh, more work. Okay. Yeah, I better get back to work. So let's start another sprint. And yeah, if you're watching live, just pop into the comments and let me know what you're reading or if you're working on something. And yeah, we can take a look at that. So let's share the kitty again. And let's see, I know we do have a few people live here, it looks like. So yeah, I'd love to hear from you in the chat. And but I will go ahead and get this sprint going here. Happy sprinting. Okay, yeah, my phone is blown up, and I just have to share that I just got a text from Edie. It says, "Have you seen the news? Guilty 34 counts." Ooh. So, I wonder when we get sentencing. But anyway, I'm sorry to interrupt, but yeah, you might want to go check the news. I would not blame you for that. And Pomodoro Kitty says that is the last sprint of Mysterious Mayhem 2024. So I hope you all got some reading and or productivity, however you want to define it, done to your satisfaction. And yeah, I got a report submitted. Yay. And yeah, I got some other stuff done. Still working on stuff, but let's see. Anybody want to talk about what they've been doing? Let's see. So I still have, I'll go ahead and stop sharing the kitty. Oh, and apparently sentencing is scheduled for July 11th, in case that matters to you. But let's see, for my map prompt, let's see, and here is the fun little worksheet, if you so desire, if you've been trying to do the prompts. So let's see, undead character, I'm looking at getting Nettle and Bone finished first. I am going to be reading, I hope to finish Deathless Divide, or at least something zombie related as well. Oh, last night I watched iZombie on Netflix, and that was fun. I just watched the first episode. That was fun. I enjoyed that. I like a good, detective story, and I think they did. I like the characters and how they interplay with each other. That was pretty cool. Let's see, book with a map. I'm still working on Ursula K. Le Guin's A Wizard of Earthsea. Mostly listening to that. I forget who the narrator is on that. It sounds, just the production, it sounds like an older production, so it's probably a pretty old one. Let's see. And then character using an alias, I was going with Unsolved for that one. Was it Unsolved? Yeah, I can't remember which one I decided on. Anyway, I've read several books with characters using aliases, so it might have been The Fury, actually. Maybe it was The Fury by Alex Michaelides. And let's see, then Trickster, Agent Provocateur, I am reading The Jumbies. I'm listening to that, actually. And that is a Caribbean. The other day I was trying to remember what it was, and I was thinking it was African. No, it is a Caribbean. It's a story based on a Haitian folk tale. So Jumbies are sort of trickster-like characters. So I have been completely unfamiliar with Jumbies or anything like that. So that's, and it's proving to be a really interesting listen, and I'm enjoying the story and the characters in the story. It's the main character is a young girl, and she, she goes out in the woods to get something, and an animal had made off with something that was important to her, so she went and tracked it down and caught it, and yeah. So but she thought she saw something in the woods, and maybe it was a jumbie. So we'll see where that goes. Let's see, Daphne du Maurier. I'm still working on The Flight of the Falcon. And then let's see what else we got going. Asian Readathon. Still need to finish City Under One Roof by Iris Yamashita. And then I think, and The Vegetarian by Hong Kong. And I think that will finish off Asian Readathon for me. And then Zombie Awareness Month, yeah, I've got other zombie stuff planned, and of course I have now made a zombie beverage, a faux zombie. So it's not, I have not developed a hankering for brains or organ meats of any kind. Never been my jam. But thank you for hanging out with me and sprinting with me today. And yeah, I had fun doing this and putting together a beverage. And yeah, it still needs tinkering, but it is quite drinkable. And it's non-alcoholic, so yay. I think that's all we've got going. And yeah, we've hit the 2-hour mark. So this time slot, really all I've had consistently available was this 2-hour time slot. So I really appreciate you hanging out with me. And even if you're watching live, I hope that you will comment later, come back and post like what you read for the prompts, if you were doing prompts, or if you just want to talk about chaotic and mysterious books that you read and enjoyed during the month of May. And of course, on Monday or Tuesday, I think it's probably going to be Tuesday, because if I get around to reading The Soulmate, I have a book club, the local mystery book club I belong to, is reading The Soulmate by Sally Hepworth for a meeting Monday night. And I don't know. I'm having a hard time getting a hold of it without like spending lots of money. And also I read the first chapter. I think it was the first chapter, or maybe I started reading the preview that they had on Libby for the Kindle version of it. And it's not boring, but it's not really grabbing me. So I may not put a whole lot of effort into that. So if you see me Monday night, I kind of ditched The Soulmate by Sally Hepworth. But if not Monday night, then I will be having my book report on Tuesday night. And I will hope to see you all then. And again, feel free to come back here or to any of the, if you want to watch on replay anything and put any comments in the comments section after the fact. That would be much appreciated. And of course, you can always like and subscribe. And if you subscribe, you can get little notifications or sign up for notifications of when other things will go live. I am doing almost exclusively lives for now. Next month, so when I'm traveling, I probably won't have the ability to do lives like this, so I'll probably go back to shorts for the most part. And then I'm hoping that when I get back from traveling, I'll be set up to where I can start actually doing vlogs again. And like use editing software and all sorts of fun stuff like that. But I don't know, that's a little ways down the road, but for now I'm mostly doing live. So yeah, you want to be signed up for notifications to know when I'm going to be going live so that you can hang out with me more. And you can always jump in the chat here too. But for now, I'm saying farewell for the Mysterious Mayhem Readathon, and I hope you have had a good month of reading mysterious and chaotic books. Talk at you later.